Hello everyone. This video would focus on ambiguous case when using the law of signs. Please remember that if we say ambiguous case, this occurs when one uses the law of signs to determine missing measures of a triangle when given two sides and an angle opposite to one of those angles. That's why we have the acronym SSA. It stands for side angle. Okay, let's take the first case. The first case is when A is less than H. So in this triangle that we have here, this is our H or the height. This is side C and this is angle A. So in the first case, our A is less than H. So this will be our A right here. Okay, so if A is less than H, as you can see here, if we are going to move this value for A, again, the opposite to the angle is the side A. If we are going to rotate this side A right here, no matter where we rotate it, it's not gonna form a triangle. So even if we move it that way, there's no triangle that can be formed because A is way too short to create a triangle. So this is the first case so that we can go ahead and draw this situation that we have here. This is the triangle right here. Again, this is side C and this is our H right here. And so we can go ahead and say that if our A is shorter than H, this tells us that we cannot create a triangle. So if A is less than H, for case 1, no triangle is possible. So I'm just going to write that down here. Again, the reason why there's no triangle possible, since the H is way too short to create the triangle. Okay, let's have the second case. In the second case, our A is equal to H. So again, this is angle A. The side across from it should be side A. So let's set it up. Our A is equal to H. So this is going to represent as our A that is equal to H. So I'll set this up. Okay, so as you can see here, this is our side A and side A is equal to the height H. Now, please notice that if we move this H right here to this side, it is not possible to create a triangle because that's way too short. However, if it is here at 90-degree angle with this line, then it can form a triangle. If we tilt it on the other side right here, it is way too short to create another triangle. This means that we are able to create one right triangle. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and sketch this situation right here. So this happens when our H is equal to A. Again, our A is the height. So this is H right here, and this is our C, and this is our angle A. So if A is equal to H, so this this H right here, then we are able to come up with one right triangle. If we tilt it on this side, if we move it to this side, we will not be able to create one triangle. We cannot create another triangle if we swing it to the other side. However, if we match it up with the one that's height, then we are able to create one right triangle. So I'm just going to label that right here. So for case number 2, whenever A is equal to H, we get one right triangle. Okay, now let's have case 3. For case 3, our A is greater than or equal to C. So as you can notice here, this is our A. So it is longer than C. So as you can see, this red side right here is longer than the blue side. So what's going to happen if A is greater than C. Okay, if you notice, if our A is greater than C, again, this red part right here is our A. So if it's greater than C, which is the blue part here, if you notice, we are able to create one triangle right here. So that's one triangle that we can create. Now, if we swing this to the other side, there's no way that we can create another triangle because this A here is way too long to create the triangle. So then we only have one possible triangle. So again, for case number 3, whenever A is greater than C, there's one triangle that can be formed. So I'm just going to go ahead and sketch that up here. So if our A is greater than C, we can go ahead and say that we are able to create one triangle from there. So this is the triangle right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and label this case. Okay, now let's have case 4. This is when A is greater than H but less than C. So as you can see here, our A, which is the red color, is longer than H. So this is longer than H and at the same time shorter than C. So shorter than the blue one. So what would be the possible output for this? So I'm just going to go ahead and set this up. Okay. Again, our A is the red one. It is greater than H or longer than the height, but is less than the blue one or the C. So what's going to happen here is that we cannot create a triangle out from here because this is way too long. This is longer than the H. So no right triangle is possible. Now, if we swing this to the other side, we can create one triangle. So there's one triangle that we are able to create. And so we can go ahead and label that up here. Okay, now if we swing this again in the middle, we cannot create a triangle because it's longer than the height. Now, if we swing this to the left, we should be able to create another triangle. So that I'm just going to go ahead and draw that up here. This means that for case 4, again, whenever our A is longer than H but is shorter than C, we are able to create two triangles. So then I'm just going to go ahead and label that down here. So two triangles are possible. This is the first triangle, and the other triangle would be the other side right here once we swing this side A. That's it. If you find this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!